Okay, hello, hello, my internet friends. It looks like we're all connected properly. I'm ready to jump into my usual routine. We do still have 2 new stamps to collect, and the pink bubbles since it's Sunday. So we'll focus on those first, and then we'll jump into the daily quests and things. Interesting timing, Bill. No, I won't be jumping into that. Also, hello! Welcome! I know the timing's terrible for you, and I'm sorry about that. I will do some seed gathering really quick here. Looks like the roses are finally done, so I can pull those out of the ground before people come by and start watering them like maniacs. I appreciate the watering, but these do not need watered. Okay. This takes a while. Flowers always takes a while. Because you can't just hit F for flowers. I think you might be able to if you change the settings, but I'd rather not accidentally pluck a flower. Okay, it looks like I completely spaced out to cycle out my crops yesterday. Okay, and all of these can go into storage as well. Okay. It is time for some new flowers. And while they are growing, I can move whatever young flowers I have in my storage out so they can finish growing, so I can deal with that. Put those away. I can check the recipe for the tea, but I don't think it's going to let me touch the yellow or white roses, because it wouldn't let me use the daisies. That was the whole point of growing the different color roses. Let's have a quick look. Rose tea. Yeah, it won't even display them. So the other color roses can go into storage for now. I should be once I'm done with my daily quest, yes. Let me double check. I should be leveling up today. Yep. I'm going to be... Trying to decide which flowers I want to focus on first. Because I'm so close to having most of them done. I think I'll put the roses down. Or maybe just, the last 3 colors. Black, peach, and purple, and hope that I get a blue seed from somewhere. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll split them up a bit. I've got the new moth orchid seeds. And I've got... You missed one task one day and it threw you off? That's awful, I'm sorry. That can be super stressful. Alright, what we're gonna do for the roses is we're gonna pull out the 3 and 4 star ones. Leave the 1s and 2s in storage. And I'll attempt to get some of the higher end ones from there. These need to finish growing. I needed to replant the moth orchids anyway, so that's great. I didn't realize that's what I was grabbing at first. Ooh, looks like I already have orange available. That's not what I want. There we are. I think that's what I'm gonna focus on, is the moth orchids and the roses. For now. Let me grab that, even though I probably don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna leave this side as open as possible. The pets are going to be in my way, apparently. That's a lot of stomping on the stairs, my dude. That's fine. Alright. There's that one. Need to buy more storage? You have 2100 and you're almost full. I feel you. I need to see how much storage I'm allowed to buy, and it's going to hurt. Because I don't think I have enough stars or whatever it is that it costs. I'm gonna have to go into build mode because the pets are in the way. I'm sorry for anybody that stops by. I'll be out of build mode very shortly. Just give me a moment. Alrighty. Outdoor live plants. Potted plants is what it's called, but it's live plants. Let's see. Lilies. Peach rose. You made 3 roller coasters today. I can come check that out, sure. Let me put the purple roses down. Fingers crossed I can get some more crossbreeds out of those. Alright, I'm actually... maybe I should create like 3 zones for now. Roses, moth orchids, and the new flowers and stuff can go down there for now. Alright. Okay. Alright, I've got an extra white one. I suppose I could put that there. An extra pink can go here. An orange. Another orange. Another pink. It's not the best for matching, but that should work. That should be okay. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright. Grab these really fast. Just because I'm mad at myself because I didn't refresh my crops. And I know that while I'm out doing things, people might come by to water. So I'd rather get this out of the way first. Alrighty. The pets can wait until I get back. 4-star, 3-star, 2-star, and too many 1-stars in my inventory. Alright. I think... how am I doing on produce? I've been trying to stockpile certain things. I do still need a lot of tomatoes, don't I? Okay. Alright, that's what happens when things grow fast and you let it slide. I'm sure I have enough to get me by for a while, but I would rather make sure that I have enough to not worry about it for a while. I don't want to be counting down how much I have left. Okay, I will be doing pink bubbles as soon as I'm done watering all this. So if anybody is in town and wants to join me for that, feel free to get ready. Okay. There's all the crops. There's another bubble, which again I don't need, but it doesn't hurt to grab it. It's not on anybody else's screen, so it's not like I'm taking it from anybody. Alrighty. Then I gotta get these two little guys. And this little one. Boop. There we go. Alright, I gotta get the map out. The pets can wait, they'll be fine. I know they're hungry, but they can wait. It looks like there's a sea otter here that I can interact with. Hello there, cutie. Ah, mandarins. Very helpful. Maybe I should get the gifts from the pets. And then I'll worry about feeding everybody when I get back. Alright, which dog has the gift? Not Hachiko. And... not Sasha, so it must be Mocha. Where is she? Odd. There she is. In the flowers. Nice. Good pictures. Awesome. There we go. Oh, you've got something else picked out, don't you? Sorry. Oh, it was the same thing, huh? Okay. I would like to change my outfit really quick, and then that'll give anybody else some time to show up for pink bubbles. And maybe clear my inventory a smidge. Is there anything else that I need to put away? Those can go away for now. These should go away for now. I will forget. Okay. Yes. Yes, you can. Alright, perfect. Alrighty. What am I in the mood for today? It's hot. So I'm thinking something temperature appropriate might be cool. Do I have... I don't have the matching shorts for this, but I probably have a pair of bottoms somewhere that would work for it. Nope, that clips through it. I don't like that. Alright. Well, that's even worse. But I really like that skirt. What top can go with it? Let's see. Nope. I don't like that, but I'll leave it there for a minute. There we go. I like matching these outfits together. I know I've done it in red before, but I like this color. Okay. I like my ruffly socks. Where are they at? I didn't know I had blue ruffly socks. Probably came with the Peter Pan outfit or something like that. Let's see. Maybe. That does give it a sporty vibe. That's too close of a match, I want to say. Let's see. That feels more appropriate. Okay. I like that. Now for accessories. We'll do that. And let's see. No. 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 Mm-mm. Yeah. No. Man, when you have like 10 million options, it makes things a little bit harder. That's too big. Okay. I'm thinking maybe something more white. That's good. I like that for now. There we go. Nice. It's long enough, thank you. Nice. Alright. Alright. So, we'll get started in that direction. Let's see here. There's just one in the onsen area. So we'll get started there. Ah, there hasn't been one in this spot in a while. I was just checking the photograph of the actual location. This is one of the spawn points that it hasn't been in a while. Alrighty. It's right there in the pool. Alrighty. Get your feet wet. Did you get that one already? Alright, the next one is... we can go this way. if you guys can turn around that easily. And it's in the flower field area. There's 4 in the flower field area. I'm gonna ignore random bubbles as I go. I don't need the extra materials. The first one is an immediate right down the beach. So I think it's the one that floats back and forth from the other island. There it is for me. Okay. I just gotta wait for it. The timing is different for everybody, so... because every person's bubbles are different. The reflections are so weird sometimes. Alrighty, and then there's 2 on the Whale Mountain area. Well, like on and under. One's under the tree up here. And one's under the front of it. On that little shore area. Sorry, I was looking away from my monitor at the moment for a second. So there's this one. I'm gonna grab that. Then I'm going to spawn my scooter here. And just fall off. No fall damage. And yeah, Vernie's down here. It's part of the things that I need to do. I missed the bubble. I got distracted by Vernie. There's also a bubble at one of the windmills, so that'll be the last one for the flower field area. I'm gonna avoid getting too close to Vernie because I don't want to trigger things. So I need to do some wiggling to get out of here. There we go. It is this windmill that has the bubble. I like the music. I like the little sneak peek at the music that you get from going down there. Alright, this one just isn't even moving on my screen, so that's fun. Okay. That's it for the flower field. The next ones will be in the town area. We're gonna start with the cafe. There's 4 in this area as well. Alrighty, I wonder if I can catch it or not. Yes! Gotcha. Sometimes I have to wait for that one, it's a pain. Got that one already? Gotcha. The next one is in one of these front yards. Let me see. There it is. There we go. Ooh, nice. You must have gotten one of the sunset ones, whatever they're called. Wow, fast motorcycle. You know, once I do eventually like, in the next year or so, spend enough money to unlock that, I think I'll probably have to proudly ride it around. Alright, the next one is... okay, it's off of one of these ramps here. It's this one. Alrighty. Got it. Ooh! Sorry. And then the next one is next to Massimo. So I'm gonna go around because it's a little hard to maneuver turning around, doing a complete 180 on that ramp. So we're just gonna maneuver around here to get back up. Get next to Massimo and get into that little archway. Don't try to jump off of your scooter under the archway. I got jammed there before doing that. I had to unsummon my vehicle. Bad idea. I did manage to get out of there without having to reset my character, but it's a pain. Alrighty. The next 4 are in the fishing village area. They're like around the fishing village. I don't see any. There's one near the lighthouse. There's one behind the manor. So, hang on. Let me figure out which direction I need to take to get there. This way is probably the fastest. It's on the bridge behind the manor all the way down. It goes up and down through the bridge, unless it's glitched and you don't see it, and if that's the case then it's probably stationary underneath the bridge. Okay. But don't be staying up too late just because I'm streaming, okay? You can always watch the streams later. I was right. It is a little bugged. So for me, it's underneath the bridge. They're always somewhere where you can reach them if they stop moving. It's just unexpected sometimes. The next one is next to the lighthouse. It's on that little tree behind the lighthouse at the bottom of the cliff. So we'll just kind of do some off-roading to get over there. Make sure you don't get stuck on the fence. I do that sometimes, I get stuck. Alright, it's right down here. This rock is weird. It's like half floating. Ooh, you almost... Did you get it with your vehicle? That would be awesome. I've done that before. The next one is going towards the forest, and I appreciate it. Yes. Do make sure that you don't stay up too late. So we're gonna cut all the way through the fishing village, going towards the forest to get the next 2, because there's one on the bridge and one going across the river in between the fishing village and the forest area. So we could technically get the one that crosses the river from this side, but it's a little easier on the other side. And we have to cross the bridge anyway, so it makes a little bit more sense to do it this way. Ooh, this one's furniture for me. I just gotta wait for it to come back. Oh, my bubble! Almost knocked me away from my bubble. Alright. I'll wait for you, but the next one is right down here. Yes, I'm trying not to stream as late because I know it's really difficult for people to join me. Okay, the next two, which is the final two, one is on the bridge in the middle of the forest, and one is on the bridge to the forest island. So these ones are a little tricky if I'm going the wrong way. My bad. I followed the wrong path. Sorry. I am so directionally challenged. Oh, coming through your conversation. Apologies. We did some fireworks today because it was raining yesterday. That is wonderful that you were able to wait until after there was some moisture. There is supposed to be... Oh, okay. It's not on the bridge. My bad. It's on the edge of the rocks. It's kind of risky to do fireworks when everything's super dry. So I'm glad you guys were able to wait. Hopefully you didn't get in any kind of trouble for shooting them off. I know that it's not legal in some areas, but... Alrighty. Depends on whether you're in town or out of town as well. And this is the last pink bubble. And after this, I will be doing the last two. Yeah, this one spirals around. So it's fun if you actually watch it. Alright. So my goals now are to go find Vernie and talk to her. Because I'm done with pink bubbles. I need to talk to Vernie and Bailey J. I should be getting my replacement keyboard. Okay, that's fine. Should be getting my replacement keyboard theoretically tomorrow. That's when it's supposed to be delivered. We'll see. Sure. I'll stop by while I'm doing my dailies. I'll have a look at your roller coasters, okay? So I need to go all the way across the island to get to the flower field. Yeah. It helps to grab them every week because you, at the very least, you get some stars and stuff. And you can sell off the extra furniture. So even if you have everything, it's worth it. There's like puzzles and furniture and stuff that you can get from the pink bubbles. And wishing stars is especially important. So it's kind of important to try and do that. But yeah, it can be really hard to remember. That's a valid question. That's a very valid question. We don't know. What we do know is that the recipe requires common prawn to start with. What we also know is that a lot of common prawn recipes will let you interchange with oriental shrimp. So it's possible, but it's not a guaranteed situation that we'll be able to use oriental shrimp as well. If you want to try collecting both, you can. I mean, it doesn't hurt. At the very least, you have an excess of oriental shrimp, and you can use them to feed the sea otters. Or you can use them to make, like, shrimp dishes. Things like that. Alright. So we already know where she is. We saw her down there already. But it helps to check out the note that she left behind. Sampling by the Whale Sea. Please come see me if there's urgent matters or something along those lines. I need to focus on the storyline. But no, we don't know for sure what ingredients are required. Alright, there she is. I love the music down here. We match our hair. Cool. Nobody broke your headphones today, so you're watching me... You're watching me max volume? Turn me down. It's too loud. You never feed the sea otters with prawns? Prawns and common shrimp are two of their favorite foods. The other one is mussels from rainbow weather, which is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so we've got Vernie. You're the town's newly renovated gardening newly renowned gardening master. I'd love to exchange cultivation techniques with you sometimes. That is awesome. She recognizes my gardening levels. Seabed sediment rising. Hey, Kitty. Well, how did you find your way here? You left a note? I'm collecting water and sediment samples. There are signs of seabed sediment rising recently, so we need step-up monitoring and early warning. If you have some time, could you help me catch a few fish at the foot of Whale Mountain? I can do that. Fish activity patterns and stress responses are great biological indicators. They can fill in a lot of information that I can't cover on my own. Take this fishtail. If the fish aren't biting, this'll do the trick. I will take it, but I will not use it. Because I only need to catch 3 fish and there's already 2 out here. So I have plenty of bait. Alright, I can close the pink bubbles map. Starlight, I thought you already did this. Come on, fishy. Doesn't the Vanya lure look amazing? Okay, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna drop just 1 regular bait, because we only need to catch 3 fish here for now. Not sure what that is, but it sure was excited. Alright, just a regular sea bass. And we'll give those to Marnie, who has vanished on us. And that's cool. I'm gonna untrap myself from behind the fence here. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to use whatever you have on hand. I agree. I just kind of throw whatever in their feeder usually, but if I happen to have what they like, I'll throw it in there. Alright, Vernie, when did you run off on me? You're the town's newly renovated, blah 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 blah. Seabed sediment rising. If an earthquake really hits, the town hall's gonna be swamped. We should probably... She's gonna gut these fish. Thanks a lot. About the news you brought, let me put your mind at ease first. If this were a real threat to the town, nobody would sit on the news. So either the problem doesn't exist, or it's not a big deal, or it's already been solved. Either way, no need to worry too much. After all, this is our shared home. Nobody wants a peaceful, stable life here more than we do, right? Who knows? We might even have some new discoveries soon. Nice. And she gave us some... They look like yellow roses, but they are very special. They're similar to the chef's salad that you get. They're just called yellow bouquet, yellow flower bouquet. So I'm gonna lock them because they're different from yellow roses. I want to hold on to those. They're special. Alrighty. So now the other person we need to talk to is Bailey J. And while I'm in town, I'll do my shopping. Hopefully I don't have any daily quests that require me to run back to the house to take care of something. You didn't even notice that? You'll have to lock yours as well. Yeah, they're special. They have a special, unique identity, so they're very cool. It'd be kind of sad to use them up on accident or sell them. Clear sunny days, blah blah blah. You can have some info cards while I'm here. There you go. See if I get more materials. Yeah, not much more than I usually get. I think it doesn't particularly matter what you give her. But let's see what she says about off-course birds. An undersea earthquake. Yeah, when I got up this morning, I had to stretch my arm all the way out just to reach my wheelchair. For a second, I thought I'd left it too far away. Also, I'd like to point out that the earthquake was yesterday. So I'm not sure what she means by that, but okay. Speaking of which, Kitty, which way did you come from? If you were coming from Onsen Mountain, have you seen any unfamiliar birds hanging around the stone cliff? I am gonna have to look around and see, because if there are birds already at the stone cliff, I am super curious. But that at least tells us where the birds will be. Those birds aren't regulars on the island. I only learned about them from the info cards Cassie brought over. She probably scanned them when she went to see Naughty. If an undersea earthquake really hit, it would mess with the upper air currents too. No wonder some birds got knocked off course and ended up here. By accident. Now that I think about it, a while back we got help requests from some nearby islands. They need some bird perches. If any lost birds made their way over there, their current supplies probably won't be enough. Could you help me gather a bit more material for the bird perches? Some timber and stones will do. Those lost birds are already having a rough time. We should at least give them a temporary place to stay. Sure. So I have material. I always have extra material. Of course, birds. Oh, and if possible, quality timber and ores would be great. Gotcha. I have 5. Did she give me 5? For the bird cards? Okay, thank you. I don't think I mentioned this before, but birds are generally better at sensing danger than we are. So the fact that they're choosing to come to Whale Island pretty much means that it's a safe spot for now. Don't worry, just wait for the guild's updates. So we got some bird seeds. And we got her stamp. And she's the only one who doesn't give us a thumbs up. I'm a little disappointed. I thought that they would have an animation for her giving a thumbs up from her chair. Alrighty, so I'm going to do my shopping. Top things off just a smidge. I haven't fed the wildlife yet, but it will be using some of my universal animal feed, so it looks like I have too much, but I don't. Alright. Nothing new that I can grab. Sorry. Let's see. Do I have this one already? I do. This is cute. I have it already. Let's see. Is there anything in here that I want right now? I don't have this. Like I said, I like the random little plant things. The reed diffuser. This probably costs stars, unfortunately. It does, but I actually already have it, so I don't need to worry about that. I am rich for now. The money comes, the money goes. Sometimes I'm able to hold on to it for a little bit longer, but it disappears pretty quick sometimes. The multiplier for the Gilded Acorn membership, it does help, but I don't think I have that rug, actually. Let me grab that. I don't think I have that circular rug. I like it. I do shoot. You are late. You had a great time when you saw the fireworks yesterday on Independence Day. Did I have a great time? I did. I don't go out to see the fireworks. I have, well, first of all, I have anxiety. I don't like being around people. But also, the fireworks the smoke kind of burns my eyes and makes me sneeze. So, I don't usually go out to watch fireworks. I do watch videos of them. We're gonna grab some pants. It was pretty cool. There's some cool drone shows too that have been going around. I think it's about time to finally pick these up. Alright. I have all the socks. I grab one pair of shoes. Do I want the brown ones or the pink ones? I think brown. I think we'll go with a darker outfit tomorrow if I want to change my outfit. Okay. Let's see. All Stars stuff. That's wonderful. I'm glad you had fun. And also, I'm glad that you were able to watch the fireworks from your window. That's also pretty fun. Let's see here. I need to find the mole and the tree in town. Yeah, you live by a lake where they set them off. It's so loud it hurts. Yeah, some of us don't appreciate the loud fireworks. My neighbors like to set them off in the parking lot, and I don't appreciate it, to be honest. It really gets all the smoke in the house. They don't have the really huge ones, the professional grade ones, so it's not as intense as what you're going through, but it's not fun. Alrighty, there's one of my daily quests. Let me see what the other ones are and where people are located. Catch 5 insects, collect 15 mushrooms, feed the cat, collect 9 apples. And where is your house? North. Okay. There's apples and mandarins up there. I can do that. So let's go north for now, and we will both check out Starlight's roller coasters so that she can calm down. And get a couple of quests taken care of up here. There's a lot of bugs up here as well, so should simplify things. You heard that it was from the news? Oh, hang on. What was from the news? Now I'm confused. I don't see anything for context. Is it something I said? Sorry, I ramble and I sometimes forget what I mention. A noob house! I love it. They just got their new planters. Welcome to Heartopia. Thank you for joining. I always like stopping by noob houses. I'm extra confused about what was in the news. There's been a lot of things in the news. I need something a little bit more specific. Okay. 3 more apple trees and I should be close to Starlight's house by the time I get them. Oh my goodness. Burning down the bridge from the news. Yeah, there's often a lot of fires from the fireworks. This is cute. That's adorable. Okay. Yeah, there's always some fires from fireworks. Especially with how hot it is. It's been so hot and dry. But I didn't know about a bridge burning down. I don't really pay attention to the news, like, on a daily basis. Okay. I get too depressed from all the news. Hmm? Perfect. Oh my goodness. Oh! I got a space-time gotcha. The chances of there actually being anything interesting on there is almost 0. This must be Starlight's house. She said she did 3 coasters. That's interesting. Yep. She usually has the carousel thingy out, so... Oh, I thought it was just wasn't loading properly, but I guess you mostly just have the coasters out, huh? Alright. Okay. That's one daily quest. Oh, the tree. Nice. I'll grab that. Nice. Make sure to drop a like. I mean, technically I can feed one of your cats. I gotta feed mine anyway, but I'm here. And I don't have to feed them all the way, I just need to give them a food. So there's one of my daily quests done. Oh no. Okay. Alright, I still need to catch bugs and get mushrooms, but this should be interesting, huh? Alright. Whee! Ooh. Is this the banana one? It's interesting. Whee! That's fun. Hmm. Interesting, I like it. Continuous orbits, that's too many. Obviously. Alrighty. I looked up, I was like, how long is this? Alright. Give this one a shot. I like the effect of momentum. Like it's dragging you up there really slowly, but by the time you get back around to there, if you have speed, it'll pull you up faster. I like that they added that effect. It's not like a steady speed through the whole thing. I'm not sure if they included like actual physics with it or if it's just like a timing thing or what. That one was interesting. I liked it. Nice. Oh, over here, huh? Does it have to be on the ground? I don't think so. Alright. Last one. Get in there. Ooh, this is interesting. This builds anticipation. These would be absolutely wild to see in first person, but I don't think that would be advisable for a live stream. I thought about that after I did that one time before, and if anyone has motion sickness, that would be a really bad idea. Interesting. Hi, Red. Alright, I'm gonna finish my dailies. And then after that, I'll be feeding the wildlife. Okay. Let's see, I can do both of my dailies, I think, in this area, and then I can go over to the capybaras. There we go. Alright. There's more bugs up higher. Actually, I never noticed you could change the view until you mentioned it just now. Yeah, it does have a first-person view option in the top right corner. It's kind of intense if you're not good with extreme motion. Like if you're afraid of heights or if you have motion sickness, it's not a good option. So it's probably not a good idea to click on that for live streams. But it is really cool when you're just doing it on your own if you're okay with it. Okay. That's not a common mushroom, so I'm actually gonna leave it. I am upsetting the insect population, apparently. Hello there, little bug. Come home with me. Okay, I think I need one more mushroom, but I also needed one more bug. Perfect. That's also not a common mushroom, so I'm also going to leave it. Ooh, these actually don't show up as often as you might think. It's a really common bug, but it's like really hard to spot. I don't know why they don't spawn very often. Haven't really dug into it. Alrighty. Chores are all done. My guild membership level is upgradable for 40k, which isn't ridiculous, but it is pretty expensive. So I now have... I can come to see later, but not while I'm on live stream. Let's see here. For hobbies, I want to upgrade gardening, so I will talk to Blanc and get my new seeds. After I feed the wildlife, I'll have new crops and new flowers, and I'll show them to you guys. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe for day 200, maybe I will schedule it for a specific time and I can spend a short amount of time in each of my alternate servers so that you guys have a chance to say hi. That might be most appropriate for day 200. Is to give you guys a chance to check things out on live stream and say hi during a live on your home servers. I know. But I only live stream from this account. This is where all of the big action happens. Honestly, I just do check-ins on the other accounts. I don't do major activities over there. There we go. I'll even throw in one of my extras there. There we go. Yes, it's fine. I think that's probably the best option for day 200 celebration. Is a longer live stream where I spend like maybe a half hour to 45 minutes in each server, and I won't be doing dailies, I'll just be visiting around. I'll be hanging around online and give you guys a chance to meet up with me. Feel free to leave a comment if you want. I can try and put up a poll as well for some kind of a time frame. You can, I suppose. I'm not, whatever you do in the other servers is whatever you do in the other servers. Like I said before, I'm trying to restrict YouTube friends, viewer friends, to whatever, like one server each. So I know that that's hard on those of you that are not in the American server, but this one is my time zone, so it's the easiest for me to keep track of what I'm doing. And this is the one that I pay money on, so this is where all the action happens. That's why I live stream this one. Alrighty. Bunnies. Also, that is some gorgeous hair. I'm jealous. I know it's depressing, but I believe I just gave several reasons why. Ooh, a gift. What have you got for me? Raspberries. Not too bad. Not the best choice, but I'm still happy. Let's see. I need to lock that. For some reason it's not locked. Okay. I know I could be selling off those fish, but I don't care. It's probably cheaper for me to feed them universal animal food than it was for me to put the fish in there, but also, I don't care. I would rather clear out the spaces from my inventory and not have to worry too much over cash. I think I also need to downsize my flower collection, my living flower collection, from 9 of each color to 6 of each color. Now that I have so many different varieties and different colors, it's taking up a massive chunk of my storage. All the different color varieties of flowers is taking up an incredibly huge chunk of my storage. So I think I need to downsize my living flowers, because they don't stack. I'm just gonna assume that I don't have a lot of bamboo, because I never do. So that should be good enough. Yes, you're adorable. You're a big, bad, tough bamboo eater. There we go. Yep, I was running a little low. That wouldn't have filled it up. Yep, I looked away for a second, sorry. I glanced at my phone for a second. Got stuck on the bridge. Alrighty. That's it for the animals. Okay, so animals are taken care of besides my personal animals. The garden has been half taken care of. I need to go get some new stuff from Blanc. Shopping's taken care of. The event stuff is taken care of. The pink bubbles are taken care of. I need to find the tree and the mole. I think I found the tree, but I need to find the mole still. I don't know what I just witnessed, but that was interesting. Shush. Your dog is in the middle of the road, Kay. I know there's nothing you can really do about that, but thought you might want to know. I'll come back and water in a bit. Looks like you're kind of maxed out, so it's fine. Already got a high five from you, I don't need to worry about that. Okay. So, I didn't see either the mole or the tree in the forest area, but I'll double check anyway. Blanc first, then circle around town on my way back to my house. Alrighty, this keyboard is old and beat up. I had more choice words, but I figured I should maintain some decorum. Oh yeah, I can definitely stop by once I'm done live streaming. And water for you. I need to get a bunch of these and that's going to hurt my wallet. Avocados! And the new flowers are red cranesbill seed, yellow cranesbill seed, and white cranesbill seed. Fantastic. I should top up on all of the cash supplies, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. As long as I get it done before the end of the week, that's fine. Speaking of topping things off, let me double check with Massimo super fast. I know, avocados. It's exciting. We'll find out how long they take to grow. I am officially maxed out on gardening for now. As much as I appreciate the discount, I don't know if I should be grabbing more of these right now. I suppose I could try and match the amount of milk, but I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty maxed out on ingredients for now. Next upgrade will be this, but that's like 10 days from now, so... Yes. I am also excited to see all the plants. Alright, let's go back to close to where Kay's house is so that I can circle up through and around the town to try and find the tree in the mole. I'm pretty sure I grabbed the tree, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Okay, I could see all the insides of your house for a second there. I love it when the house loads in halfway. I just got jump scared by a bird. What is this? You built a hotel, an apartment complex? What is this? This is fascinating. I love it. I'm not sure who the character is, but it looks familiar. I love it. That's a very unique take on a house. Sorry, cat. Didn't mean to run you over. That's very pink. That's a lot of pink. I mean, if pink is your favorite color, go for it. This person's favorite color is probably blue. And pink. Alright. Still haven't seen the mole. I think, if I remember rightly, the tree's up this way. I could hear it before I could see it. And the mole, I think, is down in the direction of where my house is at. If I remember rightly. Okay. So once I track down the mole, I will be basically done with all of my tutorial level stuff for you guys. Other than the new gardening stuff. Where are you at? Also, this is very interesting fencing. I got twisty pillars with roses on top. Very interesting. Also, there's the mole. I like your house. It's very fancy. I didn't mean to drive on it. Send your friend request on the Asia server. Like I said, I'm trying to restrict YouTube viewer friends to one server each to keep it fair for everybody. That way you're not monopolizing my time across all of the servers. So I won't be accepting that, I'm sorry. But I do appreciate the thought. Alright, so as much as I hate to multitask things, as much as this is gonna be, we need to plant these. Red, red, and red. And I think I don't need the fourth one for now. It doesn't hurt to have it on hand, just in case, but yellow, yellow, and yellow. And white, white, and white. These plants look familiar. The leaves look like something that I've seen before. Not in-game. They just look vaguely familiar. Interesting. Alright. Tomatoes are done, so I can plant the avocados and see how long those are gonna take. And see what they look like right away. Not right away right now, but right away as soon as they're done growing. I can focus on them being the next harvest is what I'm trying to say. My bad. Words. Words are hard. Okay. Put this away. I want to put one of these on display. It does just look like a regular yellow rose, but I want to put it on display next to the little lighthouse just as a commemoration. Okay, what do we got here? Space-time gotcha. A cow balloon! Fantastic. Okay, I've got a new friend here. That's not new, but new today. Hello. I'm not sure if she knows that I'm streaming. And there it is. Avocados. Ooh, they look interesting. Let me let her finish talking and then I'll start planting. I'm really curious on what the fully grown plant's gonna look like. Because don't avocados usually grow out of trees? Nope, guess she changed her mind on whatever she was gonna type. There we go. Fascinating. Alrighty. This is exciting. Okay. Let me line that up. We've got our 14-hour crops, so I think that's the longest crop that we've had. Yes, that's fine. As long as you get some rest soon. Alright. Okay, you have a good night. Got to go see you Friday. That's interesting. You said that last week and you showed up earlier anyway. Alright, I need to take care of the lamp. I need to make a decision on how I want to adjust the house. Okay. Thought she was gonna chat. Okay. There's that. Alright. And yeah, you're right. Cocoa beans do also grow on trees, so I'm curious on how these are going to turn out. Maybe they'll just be little bushes. Cute. Okay. Pets need fed. I can do that before I log out. Well, I still need to do my check-in type stuff from the menu as well. But there's one pet. Okay, well, you need to get some rest, so I'll see you. Okay. 3. I fed you already. 4. Let me see. 5. 6. Flare hasn't been fed yet. Where is she? She's an orange cat, so she likes to be in weird places. Checking the bushes just in case. Okay. No, I don't see her in there. I might need to use the tracker to find Flare. It's also possible that she's wandering around outside of the property. Where would you be, you silly little cat? Yep, that's enough searching. I am gonna turn on the tracker. I can't be bothered to stare for the cat forever. Where you at? How are you in the flowers and I missed you? Don't mess up my roses. There we go. They've all been fed. Okay. Since things seem to have calmed down a bit, I'm gonna head up and up and up to my recording area. There we are. Wonderful. Let's see here. I think I'm going to have the windmill as my background. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't follow sports. All I know is a lot of people are excited for soccer, and I don't get it. Sorry. I wish I had more information to give you. Alright, how long is this going to be available? 7 days. Okay, so I can decide how many of what I want to buy for 7 days. That's good to know. This, on the other hand, is only available as... the exchange store is here for 7 days, but you have a few hours left to finish the collecting stuff. If you haven't maxed it out yet, I have, and I have basically everything that I need. And I have a ton of these because I'm worried they're not going to be available. And I bought the boat car thing, so that's silly. This is going away in 7 hours, so it's your last chance to redeem your cookies if you have any left over. Let's see here. Who called me? I appreciate that, but no. I might after I'm done with the live stream. Underwater exhibition prep. These stamps are adorable. I love them. We've got a pink windmill one for Vernie, and a flying bird badge for Bailey J. And the storylines are really interesting. The recruit expedition volunteers in 1 day. I don't know. They might show up in Massimo's store. It's possible that he'll start carrying them, similar to like he did with the onsen eggs. But there's no way to know for sure until tomorrow. Maybe not even tomorrow. It might be after the exchange store closes that we'll know for sure. But yeah, I've got 500 points now to acquire for the next level upgrade. It does fortunately come with a ticket, so I'll be able to top off the cooking hobby as well in 10 days. Obviously, I have all that maxed out. I need to resubmit the house for now. I'll be doing some modifications, and after I do that, I'll also resubmit it. But I don't want to accidentally forget. So, hobbies, as you saw, I upgraded gardening, and it is max level now. So, as far as the game is concerned, there's no more to earn for gardening. There may be more levels in the future, I'm not sure. It depends on what they decide to add as content later on. I'm glad you like the storylines too, that's always fun. Alright, as far as the animals are concerned, they should be all topped off and pretty happy. I haven't necessarily been feeding them their favorite foods, so the progress on the bond levels has been pretty slow. But we're getting there eventually, and let me open that back up for a second. We've got these that says on leave, and we will be getting a new animal with the ocean thing, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it's dolphins. So I'm not sure what the dolphins would eat, but I would assume that it would be fish related, so keep that in mind. So for pets, they're doing pretty well. They do need some training and some regular care, some more attention, but they're doing pretty well. I've been making sure that they stay fed once a day. They don't hate me. That's good news, right? Collection, there's almost never anything new. We'll have to wait until tomorrow when I have a chance to get the avocados and several days before I can get the new flowers collected. But I could work on some of the recipes and try and get 5 stars for some more of the recipes, but that's about it. There's not much I can do at this point other than slowly collect things and attempt not to spend all of my money, because I know that the stars, you start training then skip it. That works somewhat for the dogs, but it doesn't work very well for the cats. It doesn't help their knowledge for the trick. With dogs, you choose the trick that they're learning, and you still get some XP towards the trick, but with cats, they choose what they're learning, so you have to follow through. It will help their affection levels, but it won't help their training. There's that's new. There's some new shoes down here. The brown Mary Janes. The hiking shoes. That's it for now. As for furniture, the only new thing I got is these 2 things yesterday from the lab store, I think. And let me see if there's anything else. I think there was a decorative item that I picked up. Yeah, the reed diffuser. And one other thing that had like a flower or a plant in it. Let me see here. I don't want to scroll too quickly. That's why I'm dragging instead of scrolling. Where are you at? Oh, right here. Minimalist bathroom set. These all have different plants in them. I think it's fascinating. One of these days I'll put out like a full set of all of the little furniture thingies that have random plants in them. I'm not going to check the postcard right now. I appreciate it, but not on live. So, for now, I am going to end the stream. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. I'm glad that it wasn't too late. It was still a little bit late, but not as late as it has been. So we'll try to be on maybe a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'll see how my schedule works out. And I'll start planning for day 200. Now that I have a general idea of what I want to do. And I'll probably put up a poll and let you guys give me an idea of what time would be best for you guys. And I can work around that for my live. And it's not guaranteed that I'll follow exactly what the vote of the poll is, but I will keep it very strongly in mind when I plan for things. Like if you guys vote sometime that would be like 2 a.m. here, that's unreasonable. But I'll try to work around it. So, I always appreciate you watching my live. I don't know what to do with all of the viewers. It's wild. Yes. Thank you for coming. Whether you're watching the live as it happens or if you're watching after the fact, I do always appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a lovely evening and a lovely day until I come back and see you again. Babu and bye-bye.